Hi everybody, so today I'm just going to be doing a natural makeup look. This is requested by one of my cousins who watches my videos. So it's just literally very basic, just for beginners really, to see what sort of things you should get. So I haven't moisturised or anything because I'm going to be using a BB cream today instead of foundation. This is the BB cream that I'm going to be using. And I am using a wet Real Techniques sponge. It's called a Miracle Complexion Sponge, I think, and it's amazing. It's a bit filthy, this one, but I just put a little bit on my hand, and I just go in like this and just do this. Now, if you are just starting out your makeup collection, I would suggest, if you're not used to foundation, to get a tinted moisturiser, BB cream, something like this. Although this is quite good coverage for a BB cream, I find. But I do think that I didn't wear foundation till I was like 26, and that was the first time it was on my wedding day. And because I loved the way that my skin looked, I then decided to start wearing it more and more. So all you do with this one, you just put it underneath the tap and you rinse it out, and then it just is damp. So when it applies a product, it doesn't suck as much in. So what I tend to do with a BB cream is I just apply it on and slide it on. If you want more of a coverage, then you can pat it on, and that gives you a bit more of a buildable coverage on the skin. If you've got really good skin, you don't need foundation or a BB cream. I just find this one kind of levels it all out. So I think that it helps just to, like, you know, give you a blank canvas type thing. If I am going out in the evening and stuff, I don't wear this. I wear foundation. But for everyday life, I do think it's really good. Well, I've got a couple of blemishes there, which I don't normally have, but I'm just going to go with a little bit more of this. Just literally a tiny little bit. And I'm just going to apply that on this area here and just pat it in, and I find that kind of helps just dissolve the colour a little bit. Kind of just gives you a nice clean sheet. I think it just helps. Now, I don't do a lot of makeup. I think if you're a beginner as well, I think you don't want to start with makeup, but I do have dark circles, so yeah, I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age the Eye Eraser, which is my favourite drugstore concealer that I have tried, and I go with a pointy end. This has got like a flat end there. It's got like a pointy end. I go with a pointy end and I just pat it in, either with that or with my fingers. But this one's a bit like a dupe to the beauty blender. I mean, I don't have the beauty blender because it's like £16 for the beauty blender. This one was I think it's £5.99 from Boots. So it's really, really good, and I love it. Like, I used to always just use makeup like brushes to my makeup. I think if you're going to invest in anything, invest in one of these. I think you do need to replace them every couple of months. I've probably had mine for about a month and a half, almost 2 months now. But I do use it daily with my BB cream. So I just need a bit more coverage. I don't know if you can see. I need just a bit more coverage under this one. So I'm just going to go in again and just do a little dot. And then again, go in with the Miracle sponge and just dab it in for those more problematic areas. While that just sets into place, I'm just going to put a little bit of MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. This is just to neutralise my eyelids more than anything. I'll just go in with my finger, I don't do anything else. I'll just do that, just to make it just a bit more bright-eyed, because it's kind of, my eyes can look a bit dark sometimes. I'm just a bit with my finger just because they're soft, and it sets really, really quickly, so the warmth of my finger kind of helps me to blend it in everything. But you can use a brush, but in everyday life I don't really use brushes that often. I'm then going to curl my eyelashes. This is a step that I very rarely miss since I started using it. I never used to. Now, if you are going to buy foundation for the first time, I would advise you to go and get matched. I used to always just go into the shop and put it on my hand, which is the worst thing you can do, because your hand and my face aren't the same colour at all. It's always best to match it along the side of your jawline, so always get it matched there so that it matches your neck, because sometimes your face can be quite pale, whereas your neck can be quite dark. That's my case. So I would always just double check. And then I'll just go in with any mascara really. Today I've just picked up the Benefit They're Real, which is my favourite mascara of all time. At the moment anyway. And I'm just going to pop that on. It's impossible to put mascara on with your mouth closed. I don't know why. But I do think it is like, I don't know if you can see that. But that's one without, one with. So this is my first sort of makeup tutorial that I'm chit-chatting. I hope to do more if they go well. I'm not really sure. Obviously I'm not a teacher, so this is all new to me, but I do love makeup, and you know, a lot of all this that I've learned is from watching YouTube and from watching other YouTubers, and a lot of the things that I've picked up are because of them. Obviously they're all different, they're all like different colourings, different skin tones, that sort of thing, so it's really, you just need to just find whatever suits for you. I would normally now go in with a powder and powder underneath my eyes, but I've left that upstairs. And I don't really need to today. I think they're quite covered quite well, and it is quite hot outside, so I don't want to cake loads of makeup on because it's just going to melt off me anyway. I am just going to use a tiny little bit of blusher, and this is the MAC Pink Tea Powder Blush, and I'm just going to use that. Just literally smile and just do a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. It's just to give you a nice little blush of colour, nothing major. It's just literally very simple day makeup. I then just brush off my eyebrows. And on a day-to-day basis I don't really fill them in. I'm very lucky that I do have quite dark eyebrows, so I do just go in with an eyebrow gel, just set them in place, stop them moving. I only really fill them in if I'm going out all day, or if I'm going on a day out, sort of, or a day out on a night out, which is very rare when you have 2 children, but you know. So that's then pretty much done. And then a bit of lippy, any lipstick, any lip gloss really, anything, lip balm. I've just picked up the Revlon Colour Burst Lacquer Balm in 145 in Genuine. It's like a nudie colour, and just apply it. I like these because they're really soft to apply. So this is the finished look. Oh, can't see the light. This is my first time filming with my GoPro camera. I normally film on my iPhone, so let me know what you think. I'm just about to film my Glossy Box opening and Birch Box, because I did get both of them again this month. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and thumbs up, you can't see me, and subscribe to my channel, and thank you very much for watching. Thank you, bye bye.